Hello students, welcome back. I am Rinkesh, a mathematics teacher at Lux School of Science. Today we will start with the third video lecture of 7th chapter Permutation and Combination. In our last video we have completed exercise 7.1. Today we will start with exercise 7.2. Before starting 7.2, let's learn some formulas, one new mathematical operation. Till now, you have studied the mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Now, a new mathematical operation, that is factorial. And this is the symbol for factorial. Now, what is this factorial? If I write down 4 factorial, then that means it will be 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, that is equal to 24. Clear? So what does this factorial means? Whatever number it is, if there is a symbol factorial after it, means start from that number and multiply with its subsequent before with the number before it till 1. Okay, means if it is 8 factorial, 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, so now let's write down the few values. See, remember 0 factorial is not equal to 0. It is equal to 1. Yeah. Now why it's 1? That we'll discuss it later on when I will show you some symbol about the show you some formulas about permutation. Okay, 1 factorial 1. 2 factorial 2 into 1 equal to 2. 3 factorial 3 into 2 into 1 6. 4 factorial 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, that is equal to 24. 5 factorial 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Now, what is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1? It is 4 factorial. So, what can I write it down? I can write it down here 5 into 4 factorial. Right? So, this can I can write 24, 5 into 24, 120. 6 factorial, 6 into 5 into 4 into 3. If I stop here, then I will write down 1 factorial. Means either multiply it till number 1, or else if you want to stop in between, then just put the symbol of factorial. So this will be equal to 6 into 5, 30, 30 into 4, 120, 120 into 3 factorial, that is 6, 120 into 6, 720. Okay, 7 factorial, 7 into 5 into 4 factorial, or let's take complete 3, sorry, 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. This will be equal to 5040. Clear? So I want you to memorize till 7 factorial. Of course, you are going to use calculator, but suppose if there is 11 factorial, if you want to calculate 11 factorial, if you are using calculator and typing 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 till 1, it will take time. So instead of that, if you are memorizing till 7 factorial, it's 5040, then 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 into 5040. You will get your answer in short. Clear? So in short, if I want to write in the formula n factorial, this will be equal to n into. See, what is the next number from 4? 4 minus 1, 3. 4 minus 2, 2. 4 minus 3, 1. If I take here 7, 7 minus 1, 7 minus 2, 7 minus 3, 7 minus 4, and so on. So this will be n into n minus 1 into n minus 2, and the last will be 1. Clear? If I want to stop in between, use the symbol factorial. Or else n factor will be n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 up to 1. Clear? So this was about a new mathematical operation, that is factorial. Clear? So just note it down. So it's not factorial, it's factorial. Okay, now let's start with the exercise. Okay, so our first question, 8 factorial. Right? See, question number 1 in that first is, for A is 8 factorial. Okay, so what I can do, 8 into 7 into 6 into 5, or else let us stop here. 8 into 7 factorial, so this will be equal to 8 into, what is 7 factorial? 5040. So what will be our answer? 40320. Clear? This is the value of 8 factorial. Clear? Now let's see the second one. It's 4 factorial minus 3 factorial. Now don't make a mistake. Like 4 minus 3 equal to 1, that means 4 factorial minus 3 factorial equal to 1 factorial. No. Just put on the value. What is 4 factorial? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, 24. Minus 3 factorial. That's 3 into 2 into 1, 6. So this is equal to 18. Clear? Just note down question number 1. Okay, let's move to the next one. Question 2. Is 3 factorial plus 4 factorial equal to 7 factorial? Now you are asked. You don't have to prove it. You are being asked whether this is true or not. So let's take LHS. 3 factorial plus 4 factorial. What is 3 factorial? 6. 4 factorial? 24. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay. So this will be equal to 30. Now let's take RHS. 7 factorial, we know 5040. Are they same? No. So what does that imply? 3 factorial plus 4 factorial is not equal to 7 factorial. Clear? Just note it down. Okay, let's move to the next one. Next is question number 3. And what is asked? You have to compute 6 factorial into 2 factorial. Okay. Now don't make it a lengthy calculation like 8 factorial, 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into, right, like 40320. That was the value of 8 factorial. So no need to do that much complex. Simple way, 8 factorial means 8 into 7 into 6. I need to stop here. I don't want to complete it till 1. So what I will do? Factorial. Why I did this step? Because I saw that in denominator it's 6 factorial. So this will be equal to 6 factorial. Now what is 2 factorial? 2 into 1, 2. So instead of 2 factorial, I can write down 2. So 6 factorial gets cancelled. 2 ones are, 2 fours are, right? So 4 into 7, 28. Clear? So you calculated it in short, right? Don't write, calculate the value of whole 8 factorial and write down and 6 factorial, 2 factorial. By that also you will get the correct answer, but that will be quite lengthy compared to this. Okay? So note down question number 3. Okay, let's move to the next one. Question number 4. If 6 factorial plus 7 factorial equal to x by 8 factorial, it is given, sorry, 1 by 6 factorial, it is 1 by 6 factorial plus 1 by 7 factorial equal to x by 8 factorial. And your question is find x. Okay, so see, from 6, 7, and 8, the lowest number is 6 factorial. So I will try to reduce this to get a 6 factorial. So how can I do it? 1 upon 6 factorial plus 7 into 6 factorial, right? X. 8 into 7 into 6. I need to stop here. So 6 factorial. Okay. So I can take common 1 by 6 factorial here. So what is remaining here? 1 plus. Let's remove 1 by 6 factorial. So it's 1 by 7 equal to x 7 8 let's write down 7 8 into 7 into 6 factorial. So what can I do? 6 factorial, 6 factorial gets cancelled. Clear? So now let's take LCM. 7 ones are 7 plus 1 x upon 8 into 7. So again 7 and 7 gets cancelled. So when I take 8 on this side, it is divided here, it will be multiplied. 7 plus 1, 8, multiplied by this 8 equal to x. So this means that x is equal to 64. Okay, I'm repeating it. What I did, the lowest from this way is 6 factorial. So I reduced this to in such a way that I got 6 factorial. I can directly cancel here also. Or as I taken here common 1 by 6 factorial. It got cancelled, took LCM, right? So 7 plus 1 by 7, took 8 here, 7 got cancelled, and finally I got x equal to 64. Clear? So write down question number 4. Okay, let's move ahead. Question number 5. So what is the sorry? It's given evaluate n factorial upon n minus r factorial. Okay, now you are given two questions in the fifth, two sub questions in the fifth. The first, n is given equal to 6 and r is given equal to 2. So let's solve the first one. So n factorial upon n minus r factorial, right? This will be the formula for permutation, that is n p r, that we will study in the next video lecture, right? The formula for permutation. At present, let's solve this. Now let's put n equal to 6, and this is 6 minus 2 factorial. Remember, if it is 6 minus 2 factorial and this is 6 minus 2 whole factorial, both are different. This will be 6 minus, what is 2 factorial? 2, 4. But in this case, it's whole factorial. So 6 factorial upon 6 minus 2, 4 factorial. Clear? So this will be equal to 6 factorial. Sorry, let's reduce it. So whenever you get such type of fractions, in numerator you are having factorial, in denominator you are having factorial. So try to reduce the greater one. Right? Here 6 is the greater one and 4 is the lesser one. So I'll reduce 6 to, so that I can get 4. So 6 into 5 into 4, I will stop here. So 4 factorial gets cancelled. So 6 into 5, you got the answer 30. Clear? So I just replace the value of n and r. My answer is 30. So note down the first sub question of question number 5. Okay, let's move to the second one. And second question, it is given n equal to 6, r equal to 2. Sorry, that was the first one. N equal to 9 and r equal to 5. Okay, so let's again replace the value of n and n and r. So n means 9 factorial and 9 minus 5 factorial. So this will be equal to 9 factorial. What is 9 minus 5? 4 factorial. So now reduce it, 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial upon 4 factorial. I stopped at 4. So now let me calculate it. 9 multiplied by 8 multiply by 7, multiply by 6, means 6 by 30, multiply by 30. So I got 15120. So my answer is 15,120. Clear? So it's very similar to that. So just note down the second sub question of question number 5. Okay, so here we complete exercise 7.2. Right, we have completed 7.2, the textual exercise, NCRT textual exercise. Now I am giving you few extra question, not more, one or two, that you have to solve by yourself. Try by your own. Okay, the first I am giving you 2 into 6 factorial minus 3 into 5 factorial. Okay, the second question 20 factorial upon 18 factorial into 20 minus 18 factorial. Clear? Next, 1 by 7 factorial plus 1 by 9 factorial equal to x by 10 factorial. You have to find x. This question is similar to question number 4. Okay, one more thing, let me write down. 12 factorial minus 10 factorial upon 9 factorial. Remember, you can use calculator, right? Now don't try to calculate the lengthy factorial in your notebook by using pen. Okay, use calculator. Yeah. So these are the 4 extra questions that I'm giving you that you have to try by yourself. Yeah. So students, just note down this question. Okay, students, so that's it for today. In our next video lecture, we'll start with 7.3 exercise, and before that exercise, we'll study some basic formulas for permutation. Right, in 7.1 exercise, we had studied some question like how many three-digit numbers can be formed without repetition, with repetition. Now we will try similar type of sum, but now by using the formula for permutation. Clear? So that we'll study in our next video lecture. Till now, for today, that's it. Thank you.